Hello, thank you so much for joining me here today. So we are going to be doing a pick a card reading, and we have 3 different piles to choose from. There's not really a topic for this particular reading that we're doing here today. I actually filmed these 3 readings separate, but I feel called to make it a combined video and do a pick a card instead. So if you feel drawn to all 3 piles, there may be a reason as to why. If you feel only drawn to one, don't force it, just go to the one. The first pile that we have is our beautiful lepidolite. It is the purple crystal. The second pile that we have is our rose quartz. It is the pink crystal. And then our third pile that we have is the moss agate, which is our green and white crystal. So those are our 3 piles. If you feel drawn to one, again, feel free to just check out the one. If you feel drawn to multiples, go ahead and check out the multiples. We have our lovely little Leo kitty here, so maybe there is some Leo energy that's trying to come out. And maybe if you're a Leo, you want to go to this one. Kitty seems to be a fan of that. But if you'd like a personal reading, check out my website. The link will be down below in the description box. And I will see you in your pile.
I would like for you to use this reading to set an intention to learn something by the end of the reading. I want you to maybe have a manifestation you want a little bit more insights in, maybe something that you have a little bit of confusion about in your daily life. I'd like you to set the intention here on what the message is that you're going to receive from this reading, and we will dive in and see what is going to be brought forward here. So we do see change coming forward, and change is going to be the biggest thing. There needs to be a change to use the energy that you have surrounding this idea in your life and kind of make something concrete about it, kind of find the value in it. There is the idea of climbing up a hill coming to mind, and not like hiking, but kind of like running up a hill like you would as a child. And coming from the bottom of the hill, we have all this excitement, all this energy to make things move up. And so we may go at it with a sprint, but the sprint doesn't always work to run up completely to the hill. As we get to maybe the middle point of the hill, we start to kind of be in a place where we have to grit and grind and use the force and consistency to put one leg up in front of the other and make our way up the hill. And so I feel like there's something going on here surrounding what you're asking about, of moving forward and really being in this place where you have to transition from the place of excitement. Yes, you had excitement about this manifestation, this idea, this energy around you to make something happen, move forward, or find a different pathway ahead. But now we have to get into this place where maybe we are getting into a little bit more routine, consistency. Maybe we have to find the value in the small things, take one step at a time to move things forward, and kind of be in this place of trusting yourself and the energy around you. Instead of calling things to come forward towards you, understand that you have within inside of you this abundance. Look at all these grapes. This abundance here to make this energy move forward and to make something happen. I feel like things are going to be changing real soon around you for the energy, so that this really starts to match you and you can be in a place that's a little bit more calm in terms of the mind. And I feel like there's also a place of acceptance that's going to be coming forward towards you as well, of like, if you don't get this, then I feel like there's an acceptance coming forward of saying, okay, maybe it didn't happen in the way that I wanted to, but that doesn't mean it's never going to happen. Maybe there's a better reason as to why it did not come forward in the way that I wanted it to. Or some sort of acceptance to say that I may not know how to get to that point of exact fulfillment. I may not know how to get my manifestation, but I trust in the planning of today with the 4 of Swords to be in a restful point of mind to go and kind of put that one foot in front of each other and allow things to change over a period of time. So I feel like there's a need here to maybe allow the release of control to come forward, and instead of trying to find things outside of yourself to make things happen or find the answers, it kind of reminds me of there's a point in time where you wake up in life and something happens, you think, oh, I've got to find the adult. And then you realize, no, I am the adult that needs to be found, right? Like there's a point in time where you go from looking towards others for that direction, or looking towards outside of yourself for the idea ahead, to all of a sudden finding it within inside of yourself to move forward. And I feel like there's going to be a click that happens quite quickly, that we get into this place of reassurance, of structure, of value, and a flow. And instead of being outwardly calling things to come forward towards us, we find it from within. So the answer that you're looking for is already within you. You have the ability to create this change about your manifestation or your desire, so that it shifts and comes forward towards you, so that we can enter this place of peace and reassuring kind of rested state of being, really, to get this opportunity to come ahead. So I hope that this helped here in terms of finding the answer to your manifestation and your desire, whatever you're looking for when it comes to this. The biggest thing that I could say that could be applied to any situation is slow down. Slow down. Whatever you're looking for is already to be found from within. And the more you trust within, the more you'll see the outwardly energy change around you here to deliver you towards success and clarity that you're looking for as well. If you'd like a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. Even if you're not looking for advice specifically from me, a personal reading can always help trust yourself and say, this is what I'm feeling, this is what I'm thinking. Could you help me dive in deeper to this? Could you help me bring clarity to even the cards that I pulled myself, right? That can always be very helpful when it comes to going to a reader besides your own, right? So if you'd like to, temperanceandsage.com is where I do the personal readings, and I think we'll leave it there for today. So thank you for joining me here today. I hope this helped you along your journey, and perhaps I'll see you in another reading. Sometimes you don't know until afterwards. That's the energy that I'm getting for this reading here. Like there's something that is going to play out, and then you're going to realize hindsight is 2020. The energy of movement, the energy of truth and realizations is coming forward towards me in this reading, and we're having the Tower. So when we have the Tower energy come forward, it does bring forward Scorpio. It also brings forward the idea of something was not sustainable, breaking down a reality, allowing something to shift and change, allowing a new perspective to come forward. This is the energy of becoming more secure in yourself throughout this reading here as we move forward to bring in this value of you. This could be something about realizing that you had it within inside of you this whole entire time to make something shift and change, allow a door to open up and allow a pathway to become clear. I also feel the idea of you were right. Page of Pentacles to me is a card of apology. So it could be somebody coming forward towards you and saying, hey, after all this time, I realized that you were right. The light's at the end of the tunnel, things becoming clear, Scorpionic energy coming ahead here, Knight of Swords also bringing forward the truth. I feel like either you're going to be realizing you're right on a situation, somebody comes forward to say, hey, you were right, or you're finding some sort of truth come forward of seeing a direction clearly, how you should move forward, finding the value come ahead, and allowing this experience to kind of open up some doors. Shifts and changes are definitely happening though. The Death card is going to bring forward a shift and a change. The Tower is going to bring forward a shift or a change. Something is moving forward in a way that's trying to benefit you, create growth opportunities for you, and find a way here to make things a little bit more clear in terms of moving forward. So I feel like there is going to be some news coming ahead. It's really going to be direct news. It's not going to be something that you're going to have to interpret yourself, or things can be a little bit confusing. This is news that's coming forward here to help you grow. I see somebody picking you out specifically and either saying, I'd like to grow with you, whether it be a romantic partnership or maybe even a career aspect here as well. But it seems like somebody is coming forward and saying, I would like to grow with you. I see the values that you have. I see you as an individual person. And I think as us growing forward together, we can change things away from where they've been before, or how the pattern has been kind of moving forward up to now, to have things build up in a way that kind of lasts. I see this idea of somebody wanting to be around you for a long period of time, a growth opportunity maybe in career wanting to build up for you for a longer period of time. And I believe that is the Hierophant flopping out there, as it is. Locking in structures. So I feel like something is shifting and changing here around you. and we're starting to realize the truth. We're starting to see something clearly, and we're recognizing what patterns that we want to move forward with and which we don't. This could be breaking of contracts and moving forward with new contracts. Maybe you are even moving, right? You are removing your old contract of being at a particular house, apartment, whatever it may be, and moving into a brand new one. Maybe you are even going through a divorce and separating from somebody and recognizing how you'd like to move forward with a new person instead, or just move forward with yourself instead. But it seems like the universe is bringing forward this idea of you are right and trying to show you a way to build up in this better direction, or build up with this confidence, now knowing that you know how to move forward, now knowing that you're getting the value, the stability, the structure, and the clarity in terms of moving forward. I see the energy being built up around you here to give you the reassurance to move ahead on your pathway, and it's giving you this key, right? Being able to follow through with the patterns instead of having them collapse around you. These are your most important initials, acronyms, names, and words. Let me know down below, what do you see coming forward here? And if you'd like a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. I see the word SOS, or I should say perhaps acronym, SOS. Maybe if you've been looking for something to switch around and be different, looking for clarity to being brought forward here. The Tower is going to bring it. It's going to remove a pattern that is not working, remove a direction that's not building you up to your, best place of being, and create the sense of change with the Death card. Opportunity for growth, opportunity for clarity, an opportunity for success here as well with this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords energy, finding the best possible direction here for you, giving yourself an opportunity to rise up, build up, and be recognized through this Nine of Pentacles as well. Thank you again so much for joining me here today. I hope this reading resonates in the best way possible, and perhaps I will see you in another. So the thing was right before I started this video was that your manifestation is close. I don't necessarily know if that means soon, but it means close. Like you're in the final stages of getting something to come forward towards you, or realizing how something needs to be done. And I feel like things are clicking into place. Doors are opening, opportunities are coming forward, and it is close. Maybe not soon, because sometimes soon means like, oh, next 24 hours, but close. And I mean, it too depends on what you've been manifesting as well as to what soon is going to mean. Sometimes we want to go on a trip, but the trip is not right away. And so it's coming forward, but it's not soon because you're planning a summer trip instead of planning a trip for today. I feel like there's doors opening here for you. There's a new beginning trying to come ahead, and the new beginning is making things more clear. And it's making things more clear, not based off of how you are just moving forward yourself, but it's making things more clear based off of who's around you. You'll start to notice things are going to open up because you're going to find more like-minded energy. People are going to be wanting to do what you are also wanting to do, interested in the direction you are also moving forward. This is like-mindedness. So if you are somebody who's wanting to get into a relationship, you're also going to be finding yourself surrounded by either people who are in healthy relationships or people who are also wanting a relationship. You might find as more doors start to open when it comes to your career aspect, people inviting you to things. Three of Pentacles, we're building up and creating this like-minded energy to move forward. I feel with this 10 of Cups, a lot of happiness is trying to come forward, and we're going to realize that as soon as we move forward into this happy state of energy, surrounded by these other people that are also feeling happy, things are clicking into place. 6 of Cups to create more of these memories, to create more of this movement. And we're moving away from this 4 of Cups, 7 of Cups energy of confusion and boredom and not quite sure what to do, to all of a sudden this energy of the Fool. Breaking forward, moving ahead into these brand new beginnings, allowing the doors to open, feeling excited about the pathway that can move forward, moving without stress as you navigate the day-to-day aspects of life, things just feeling uplifting. So I feel like your manifestations are coming forward and things are clicking into place, and you're going to notice it by circumstances, what's around you, who's around you, who you're connecting with, and how you're feeling with the energy around you. It's kind of like when you walk into a door of a spa and you just start to feel peace. right? The smells around you, the eucalyptus, maybe they've got some citrus smells, they've got some sort of humming or, piano music. It's just the energy around you is going to start to click into place. And that is how you're going to know that this energy is coming forward. So again, it may not always mean soon, as in 24 hours, but I feel like the manifestation that you have, at least one of them, maybe not all of them. We can't be asking for everything all at once, right? How could we handle everything all at once? But the doors are opening here for you to get what you're looking for. I'd like to grab you one last card. If you'd like to dive into this more, you can as a personal reading. Check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. The link is down below in the description box. But Temperance. Temperance brings peace, balance, harmony, much like the little spa day that I was mentioning. Maybe there's even a reason as to why you're drawn to Temperance and Sage. But the Temperance energy is peace, right? It's patience. I feel like there's the idea of being in this place of peace and acceptance. And that's all of a sudden when you'll start to enter the state of being of the Fool, of things just clicking into place and moving forward in the time and space and way that it needs to. Beautiful energy though coming ahead here to you. Let's grab the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. You will feel energized and passionate upon entering this new state of being and new direction. I feel a beautiful energy coming forward towards you here, my dear. And as you're moving ahead of things clicking into place, you're going to find that as time goes on, the more energized you feel, and the more energized you feel, the more you'll be able to go after the things that you're looking for instead of being in this place of Four of Cups, boredom, disappointment, and just kind of feeling held back, right? We're entering a new state of being of excitement, peace, harmony, and freedom. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. But thank you so much for joining me here for this reading today. Let's go ahead and grab our initials, acronyms, names, and words to close it off. And let me know down below, what do you see coming forward here? I see the word, we do have two O's. I saw the word moody, like we're going to notice the mood shift. Like as you enter a room and you feel like somebody is upset and you feel it. Well, now we're going to enter the room and feel this peace, this uplifting energy, this energizing opportunity to move forward. I also see the word yes. So if you came here looking for an answer, we do have yes. All right, best of luck. Thank you so much for joining me here today.